live on BBC Two every Friday evening throughout the summer. And we cover anything that moves, be it on land, sea or in the air. And it's the air that will receive our major attention this evening. You're looking at London. We are 6 miles to the east of the city centre at the new London City Airport, close to the Thames Barrier. There we are. This is the first new airport to be created in Britain for over 40 years. It opens this October. It is a unique experiment in city-to-city air travel, which could either be a model for the future or a complete one. On here at the London City Airport in the Docklands, this is live on transit. This plane is coming in to make a landing just for you this evening. No passengers on board except for one man, who is John Hutchinson. He's our man on board. He's a Concorde pilot. He's not flying the plane, but I can contact him on the old ship-to-shore radio here. So, good evening, John Hutchinson on board the Dash 7. Can you hear me? Hello, John Hutchinson on board the Dash 7. Can you hear me? Well, I was hoping I could make contact with him, but it appears that I can't at the moment. There's nothing coming back from him on the air. Let me just tweak a few
Mike
little
Smith
knobs
from
down
John
here.
Hutchinson, are you hearing me?
Ah, there he is. Hello, John, this is Mike.
Hello, Mike. John here. Yes, I'm reading you loud and clear now. We're in the Dash 7 coming into land at the City of London Port here. We're 3 miles out at 2,200 feet. The most extraordinary view.
Well, this airport, as we've been saying, is not operational yet. This is a special flight for us this evening. But what's special about this place, of course, is the steep approach. Now, you're used to one sort of approach with your Concorde flying. What's this look like?
Well, we're about 3 miles out on this final approach, Mike, and we're at over 2,000 feet. Now, in a Concorde, I'd expect to be at 900 feet. So a little bit of mental arithmetic will tell you I'm 1,100 feet higher than I normally would expect to be. And I'm looking at the runway as though it was in plan view almost.
Now, the runway has been built here in the middle of all these derelict docks. Presumably, they would have to clear a lot of buildings around here before they can get this airport operational, or could it go operational now?
Looking at the way this approach is being conducted, it could go operational right now. Peter Mitchell, the captain, flying a beautiful approach here. It's as smooth as silk up here, actually, Mike.
It's looking absolutely glorious from down here, but look at the angle that you're now coming down at. We can now see your angle. The strange thing is, we can't actually hear the aircraft, because the important thing about city airports is the aircraft have to be very quiet, correct?
Well, that's absolutely correct, and by coming in at these very steep angles, you're coming in with very low power settings, hence the virtually no noise level, as you've just mentioned.
Well, I'm looking back over my shoulder now, and I can see the landing lights on the aircraft, but once again, I still cannot hear it. It is a gorgeous night to be flying into here, and will be a tremendous spectacle for when they actually go scheduled in October. What is going through on the controls now? What is the captain doing?
Peter Mitchell's doing nothing. It's as smooth as silk, like I told you. I'm just looking and admiring a lovely view of the Thames Barrier to my left and the City of London straight ahead of me. It really is quite effortless.
Right, into our sight they come.
At the moment, Mike, we're doing about 80 knots. That's about 95 miles an hour, something of that sort. We're just coming through 100 feet right now. We're coming through 50 feet, 40 feet, 30, 20, and Peter's just flaring it out now, and we'll be touching down. There we are, on the ground and stopping. How did that look?
Well, the touchdown was tremendous. A bit of cement dust going up there because it's a brand new runway, and certainly an historic night for the City of London watching that come in. But look how quickly you've stopped there, John. That's incredible.
I know, it's absolutely amazing, isn't it? It's no problem at all, this airplane operating out of here. Could operate, as far as I can see, out of here tomorrow.
Well, John coming in there to land quite beautifully. I think what the amazing thing is that not many years ago, this entire area was told it would never happen again, that it was just all too much. And it's all being built up. It is Spain. Bye. See you in 2 weeks. Hope the hotel's finished. Now, John Hutchinson is now back off the aircraft. The last time you landed was landing yourself in Concorde at Heathrow yesterday. How did that compare?
Just a little bit different, Mike.
In what way?
Well, it's a much steeper approach path, as we were commenting on just now. It really is quite a different perspective. And, of course, the landing run.
Right.
Astonishing, isn't it?
Well, because it's short takeoff and landing, a STOL aircraft. Now, that means that it takes off at a very low speed, about 70 knots, 70 miles an hour, thereabouts.
Exactly, yes.
And landing at the same sort of speed. How is it possible for something of this size to take off so slowly?
Well, it's a combination. You get a lot of slipstream effect, airflow blown back by the propellers over the wings. That's creating airflow over the wings. The wings are very efficient anyway. They're designed to create a lot of lift. and it's also got those very efficient trailing edge flaps. Combination of all those three things allow it to fly at those very safe,
About
slow
50
speeds.
passengers as well. 50 passengers cramped or
50
good?
passengers, very comfortable. Sheepskin covered seats, lap of luxury.
Can you see yourself trading a Concorde in for this?
Only when I retire, I think, but I'd love to then.
John, thank you very much indeed. Now, this place is steeped in history and heritage around here in the Docklands, and just a few weeks ago, something else, aircraft we saw landing here this evening. The 146 is not an aircraft that you're planning to use here, is it?
Well, we first proposed the idea of using the 146 at the London City Airport some 9 months ago, and we've been working actively since then to see the 146 as a successor to the Dash 7, because the 146 is going to be around for many years to come.
Environmentally, would you be allowed to use anything other than the Dash 7 here?
I believe we will. You see, the airlines have spent many hundreds of millions of pounds over the last 10 years in developing quiet engines. You've heard how quiet the Dash 7 is. Well, there are many jet aircraft now which make hardly any more noise than the Dash 7 that you've heard this evening, and we believe that the 146 will be a good neighbour here, just as the Dash 7 is going to be.
It does seem to us, looking around here today, that this airport has been designed for larger aircraft than the Dash 7. Do the residents know that?
Well, I think that the Dash 7 is going to begin with, to get people used to the idea of aircraft coming in and out. And as I say, I think we're going to be very good environmental neighbours. I think we're probably going to make a lot less noise here than a lot of the trucks on the roads. And I think people will actually be supportive towards the airport when they see what good economic benefits the airport has in the area around here.
I would think half of them barely notice whether you landed here tonight or not.
Yeah, I think that's true.
The routes you're going to fly from here, when you do start flying, hopefully in October,
Yes,
where will
well,
you be
we're
flying to?
licensed to fly to 8 points in Europe and on domestic routes, and we're going to be announcing our schedules and timings early in September, and we hope that we'll start the first of the routes in late October.
Right. Well, thank you very much for your help here this evening, Mike Bishop. Thank you. OK, now let's get to the Civil Aviation Authority for the special permission we had to land and take off this Dash 7 aircraft. This is happening live. We're just going to leave you tonight with this gorgeous aircraft taking off from Britain's newest airport, the first airport built here in Britain for 40 years, first brand new airport, created out of the wreck of the Docklands. Where the aircraft is sitting now, once there were ships just on the water alongside, there were warehouses all down those grass pits, and now it's the transport of the future that is lining up ready to go off into the sunset tonight. And for those of you living in the southeast who've been waiting for the thunderstorm to arrive all day, I can tell you it's right above us at the moment and it's going to crack at any minute. So if it hasn't come to you yet, it will be shortly. The Dash 7 aircraft is off and away, rolling down the runway, the Canadian-built aircraft, and really is flying off towards a future which hopefully will start in October with true London flying from the London City Airport. From Transit, a very good night to you, and we'll